that are given to your organization, then yeah, that's prosperity. That's money, right? So it is what it is, y'all. But the thing again in the live drop, so this is the conclusion. The thing that bothers me is that it's still being used the same way, really. And now the evangelicals are saying that black congregations need to leave their black churches, and they need to go and find them a white pastor. So it's going full circle back to what it used to be, right? So now they really want to take the Bible back, take it back out of the hands of the black pastors, give it to the people who edited it, because their intention wasn't that, you know, their intention wasn't that we would take it and take those lemons and make lemonade. They never intended for black people to take it, to read it and to understand it and then prosper from it. That wasn't their intent. It wasn't. Black people are always going to make lemonade. Always. Hmm. Hmm. Black people are always going to make lemonade. Always. Always, always, always. Mm. I went from a potato salad so good. Hmm. And those are the facts. Okay, who don't like it? Who cares? That's the reality. Hmm. Sierra, y'all come back in here or no? The only thing this is missing, when I get back home this evening, I'm gonna put some onions in it. But it's so good. Oh, child, almost dropped it. Black people are always gonna take lemons and make lemonade. mm So good. Now that's good right now. Why is it nasty? That potato, that potato salad. It say, you know what it say too? Matter of fact, y'all, I did not get that from Publix. That right there did not come from Publix. That come from Aldi. And I think it was $3.69. I said, "What's up, Duke Q, Joe, Joel? How you doing? We got us a beautiful apple. Mm, mm, mm. That's too juicy to eat on the live. So yeah, but look, have y'all ever thought that if we didn't have I just see, yes, I've been wanting some potato salad. I probably make it. Don't make it, girl. Go over there to Aldi's and get you some. That is good, see. That tastes like somebody made it. I swear it's so good, see. Real bad. It's real good. Um, have y'all ever thought though that if we didn't have, it is so good. If we didn't have our religious books, do y'all ever, what y'all think life would be like without it? Y'all tell me in the chat. Would you just entertain the thought just for a second? Look at all that gray hair. Look at that. What do y'all think life would be like without it? Without our religious books? And do y'all think that our religious books and ideas like the laws and everything, like the food laws, like y'all, let me tell y'all something about it. Let me tell y'all something. We do not live according to the food laws. Real bad. Okay, so we got the food laws. Now, you know, we got the 10 Commandments. Now, everybody knows the 10 Commandments, right? But y'all, there are so many more commandments. There are so many more. We chose the 10 to deal with the 10. We chose the 10, y'all. It's a lot. But where would our society be? And okay, so in my mind, so we're going to use my mind since y'all don't want to talk. Oh my God, I think this world would be a way better place without it. Jesus, Lord. You need the Bible for the history of Jesus and God's people. Now, intrinsically, you could understand what sin and right from wrong. You need the Bible. So this what I'm saying. You saying we need it. I'm saying that I think that we would be better without it. I do. Ain't no such a thing as no sin. Can we just talk about sin for a minute? Can we just talk about society will be worse because most people are stupid and don't understand logic. Okay, but hold on now. Don't type nothing else right now. Hold on for 1 minute. Because you got to think. Hold on for a minute. The ideas that it gives us, like, it's bad for, what's up, James? Is bad for our human psychology. It's bad for our human psychology. Okay, let's deal with the most common two things. Let's deal with food and let's deal with sex too. Okay, explain that. I don't know. I definitely read the Bible. Girl, I done read so much Bible, child. Lord, read. God knows I've read it. Okay, listen. The ideas that give us are bad for our human psychology. Explain that, please. Yes. Okay, so the concept of sin. The concept of sin. Okay, so when we sin against God, we sin against ourselves, according to the Bible, and we sin against others. That is human behavior. And it should not be called sin. So when people say, okay, so it is named gluttony. Okay, well, hold on. I think the Bible is helpful, but if you don't read the Bible, you can still serve God. Well, yes, I agree with that too. I agree with that. Because a lot of people ain't never seen a damn Bible. But, no, I didn't mean to cuss. Yes, I did. A lot of people ain't never seen a Bible. But see, a lot of human beings don't have enough. I ain't going to say it that way. I don't want to put nobody down. But a lot of human beings don't take the time to think. Okay? Because you got people all over the world who are not a part of religion. Their grandma, their grandfather, their ones before that, never been into the religion. Never been, they don't need know nothing about it. Okay? But they are awesome people. Sin, activity, working in contradiction in with God's will. Okay, so, but what I'm saying is that's human nature. So we're gonna take God's name out of it. And we're gonna take God's name out of it, but we're gonna use your definition. And I got like 15 minutes. So I ain't gonna look at the screen right now because I gotta explain it. So all humans have a internal GPS, that's what I call it. Another word you could call it is that we're all spiritual beings. Our spirit has infinite knowledge as well as our DNA. Every cell in the body has a vault of knowledge, whether they ever read a religious book or not. And every cell in our body has knowledge because all of the cells in our body come from the body that we come from, and then their body in their body. It's our ancestry is in our DNA. We are spiritual beings. Now, we live in a body. Y'all got to listen to me. The body is already programmed. The sensory nervous system, the muscular system, nervous system, our body itself is already programmed. Our heart itself, that is a program. Our lungs itself, it is a program. You saying, Cheryl, listen, it's a program. It works without our permission. Nobody on this live can deny it. You say, Cheryl, that is elemental. It's not. You got to stay with me though. We are spirits. We have the essence of life. We have, that is, for Christians, I'm going to help you. That is the God. That is the God spirit. That is the life itself. That is the thing that the body gives up when the body is destroyed. Okay? Now, it lives, which is us. It lives. We live. The real us live inside this body. The body, though, has much information and knowledge. It's in our DNA. Now, when you are born with all of this spiritual information, and the body is programmed and it has knowledge, not you, because you're already a program, but now your brain. It's a whole system by itself. Its job is to absorb information and to protect you. That's the job of the brain. That's it. Its job is to minimize stress. Its job is to take information take in information, to assess information, and to nullify or to minimize all threats. That's its job. All right. Unfortunately, we live in this world. All right. Now, I done laid the foundation. You got to stay with me now. Mama, daddy, cousins, friends, neighbors, teachers, television. They all have Balmain said, that's called the ego. Thank you, Balmain. So they all have their own programming. Also, they all have their own behaviors. Okay? Your brain involuntarily, okay, we got about 10 more minutes. Our brain, everybody's brain Everybody brain on the live. It's only 7 of us, 8 of us now. Everybody's brain absorbs all of what we see, smell, feel, touch, hear, and we don't even have the ability to not put it in there. It's going in there. That thank God for parents, good parents, right? Because they minimize the threat. But say for instance, you don't have good parents. Say for instance, there's a whole lot of bad behaviors all around you. First 7 years, you don't have the capacity to kick it out. That brain's job is to learn, absorb information. Once it gets in there, it's in there. Don't come out. Hmm. It's in there. Every last one of us. Now, the real you, the you, ain't nothing wrong with that part of you. That's the beautiful you. That's the God you. He ain't got no problems. Perfect. This not perfect. Never will be perfect. Cannot be perfect. It's not within us. This. Now we can learn to do better, but to teach children about sin consciousness is abuse. It's wrong. And then when we go on, they teach us about hell, consequence of hell. Spiritual abuse. It's wrong. If I could sit here and teach you what I just taught you in the last 10 minutes, God is a lot smarter than me. I'm saying that a lot of what these people teach us is hurting us. There's a better way to do it. I don't want to hear anything else about sin. It's abuse. I don't want to hear it. I'd rather teach people what this thing is that we live in. This thing. What is it? This gray matter between our ears. What is it? What do I do with it? I don't need to. I don't need to adopt the sin nature and the consequence of the heaven and hell. I don't need that, because now I'm going to create this hyper system, this paranoia. Ball man, why did you hack my phone? Why did you do that? Tell me. Y'all, we're gonna finish this part of the live too when I come back. But I'm talking to you. Why did you hack my phone? Anyway, it's abuse. I'll tell y'all why. I don't watch TV because you nasty. Where am I? What did I do that's nasty? Why are you just staring into my soul? I don't know. I have that effect on people. He might not be trolling. What's up, Omni official? He might not be trolling. He might be telling the truth. Somebody hacked my phone. I don't um listen, for people to walk around, for people, I don't know who hacked my phone, y'all. She know Bobby hacked that phone. Leave me alone. Look, leave me alone. Um, for people to walk around really and to be spooked by sin nature, y'all, it's abuse. I don't want y'all to be that way. Don't be that way. It's not, and I need to wax the middle. Shut up. Nikki, get him out of here. Do y'all see what I'm saying? Sin nature is abusive, y'all. It is. We can go deeper into it. I'll show you why. I live my life so free. Remington in here? Where Remington at? What's up, Remington? I didn't see you, boo. I did not see you. We did a two-part live. Y'all know they kick us out. It dropped so many times that I do believe that somebody is just sitting there with a stinking ass finger reporting a lie. Just sit there like literally report. I think somebody's doing that. Somebody who can't handle introspection. But anyway, sin nature is a terrible thing. There's a better way. There's a better way. I'll share it with y'all. Sin nature, nothing. It only produces guilt and shame. No. And it doesn't show you. You said, what do you mean? It produces guilt and shame. There's a better way. There's a better way. Part of it is what I, part of it, somebody told, listen, this was, part of it is what we already discussed this morning. But somebody told me, Cheryl, they said, Cheryl, please contact Tyler Perry. And I said, why? She said, your brain, you should be ashamed of yourself if you see, no, no. How about this? How about this? We are human beings. We're going to, what's another word? We're going to error. Period. That's the thing. Good morning, Randy. We're going to error, y'all. That's the whole point. What are you supposed to do? Come in this world, learn about sin nature, don't sin, and live like you in heaven. That is not real. It's fake. It's not real, y'all. That's what narcissists do. They put on a mask and create a persona. hmm It's not real. And what you consider sin, that might not be a sin for me. You know what I'm saying? Now, are you saying sin is actively going against the will of God? What do you call God? And we just talked about the Bible on the other live. Now you got to go back against the go back to the other live where I talked about the Bible. You know. Mm-mm. But anyway, y'all, that was good. We had a good little talk. Y'all got to do something about this natural hair, baby, because that Bruce McPhail told me. That Bruce McPhail told me this morning. That was on this live, wasn't it? It was on the other one. Mm-mm. That was on the one I did too. Well, it's supposed to be the same life. Life, so a classroom preparing you for the next life to come. Ooh, I love you, Randy. I love you very much. I love Randy. I love Randy. I love Randy Boo. Hey. I love Randy. I love Randy. I love Randy Boo. I love that. This life is a class. It's preparing you for the next one. Yes, sin is actually going against the will of God. So if you don't perceive what you are doing to be evil, then it is not sin. Most people don't need that. Most people don't need a list of commandments to do what is right. It's already within them to do what's right. They are born with a certain type of GPS. All of that sin, commandments, all of that, y'all, is just, it's almost like it is a, how should I say it? It is an example of what's supposed to be happening in you automatically. And it's not enforced by the church, the Bible, in the concept of sin. It's supposed to be what's in you automatically. It's not commandments and all of that. That is an outward expression of what's supposed to be happening inwardly, naturally. Yeah, God was written on your hearts. I like that. Like men in the Bible have multiple wives in the modern day society. Only one wife is reasonable. So if you perceive multiple wives to be evil, personally, then it would be sinning. Most of these men that teach one wife have multiple lovers and maybe even the same gender lover. You know, there could be a good person who has three women but not legal wives, because see, marriage is a business. That's a business. You know, it has what you call litigation around it, right? And then they made it legal, and then you have to pay a fee. You know, that's really more about money. You know, it's a business. But if you had three men who were with three women and everything was open between all three, I don't call that sin. As long as everybody is honest. Now, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that, me personally. But for another four people, a man and his three wives, or a woman and her two husbands, they're grown people, that's their business. Yeah. But if you had a preacher man who was preaching that fornication and adultery is sin, and he had a wife and two girlfriends, he's the sinner, not them. They're not sinning. They're not sinning. Randy, yes. Oh my God. What's up, Cheryl? Hello from New York. What's up, Terry Will? Good morning. You know, even the Bible says the letter killeth, but the spirit gives life. You know, Jesus even said, and this is one of the reasons why they killed him. This is one of the reasons. He said, you don't even really need to, and I'm paraphrasing, you don't even really need the Torah. You don't need the Old Testament. You don't need those laws. You just love God and love people. Love God, love yourself, and love people. Love your neighbor. In that you fulfill everything. See how simple that was? Now in 2026, we've already learned this already. There are millions of people who already know how do you live a beautiful life. That's why Jesus gave the Beatitudes. We it's still the same thing, boo boo. It's still the same thing. Whether it's you don't need a manual to be a good person. You don't need that. It's really the demons that need the manual because they do have bad hearts. they are bad. So they have to perform righteousness. They perform holiness. They perform goodness. It's not in them to do. That's why they love to go to church. They love that. They love to say Ephesians 4 and 3, Philippians 3 and 9. They love that. Well, do you know what the Beatitudes are? I do. Well, what I'm telling you, nothing that was written is going to help you be a better person, and it's going to change your nature. Want to be equally yoked? Are you, Randy? Shut up. No, no more marriages for me. I'm done. No more marriages for me. I'm out the game, y'all. I'm solo. I'm a teacher. Okay, that's what I do. I'm so cutesy today. It's giving, cutesy, cutesy. No, I be at home. I be minding my business. Okay, I be minding my business. Okay, I be in my own lane over here. But y'all, let me get on off this live. Okay, kisses and hugs. All right. It's the two rules that humans are supposed to understand. Intrinsically, am I pronouncing it right? Translated into two lines to summarize what people should understand already. Yes, Randy, no. I'm minding my business over here, over here, over. I'm minding my business over here, over here. What lane is your birthday? Oh, you know my birthday. Y'all know my birthday. What's my birthday in this chat? Nikki, you know it. Y'all supposed to know my birthday around here, okay? I need some gifts too for November. For being on YouTube for 7 years, sharing my life. Look at that gray. I hear a southern slang in your speech. Absolutely. North Carolina in the building. North Carolina in the building, y'all. November 4th. That's right. My point exactly. What you mean? What you mean, child? What do you mean? What do you mean? No, I gotta get back to work, y'all. Oof. What's your point though? I was looking for some auto insurance last night, baby, and I got 50,000 people texting me about auto insurance. Nobody didn't know your birthday like they're supposed to. I know it. Well, why you ain't put it in here then? Nikki won't put it in here. Um, Nikki, guess what Bruce McPhail said to me this morning? Because I told him, I said, I need to go to a salon and go get my hair done. And my mama say, yo, so you need to, how old are you, Randy? And Bruce said, take a clipper and cut it off. Bruce said, cut it off. That's what he said. Cut that them balls, cut them off. No, I think he called it a bush. Cut the bush. I said, what? He said, go back to your short hair like you used to have. Nikki said, yes. Oh, no. And now everybody knows what we need them to know. Okay. All right. Randy said, I love to cook. Me too, Randy. Nikki, for real. Cut it off. Oh, you 51. Okay, yeah, you're right there where I'm at. Y'all said cut this hair off. They said cut this hair off. Oh my God. It's driving me insane though. Cause I blew it out. I don't like blowout on me. I ain't like it at all. Mine stays short. I see yours. Bruce said cut it off. What's up, sweet? How you doing, sugar? Bruce said cut it off and dye it back blonde. He said he don't care what color I dye, just cut it off. I said, dang. I think the verdict is in. My daughter, my grandbaby gonna have a fit. Raylan and Ashlyn gonna have a fit about their hair being gone off my head. Nigga, you don't think I need to put my locks back on? Cause I still got my locks before I cut it off. Now I got an emotional attachment to it, but it's driving me nuts. But anyway, y'all, I see y'all this evening though. Kisses and hugs. And I hope y'all don't take me wrong, because I love God. But I don't like to call spirit God no more. Niggas said no, cut it. I'm gonna cut it too. I don't like the word God. It bothers my church trauma. Even though I've been healing my church trauma. I think I done got to the place, because my clients and stuff, they be having little teas, and where the women's gets together. And I'll be like, sometimes I love all them. Sometimes I be wanting to hang out with them. But they gotta respect the fact that you can't look, if you're not no virgin, you can't be no virgin twice. It's not possible to be. I don't care if you abstain from sex. You can never be a virgin again. And when you have become, when you awaken to a lot of things that you learned in the church world initially, you can never, you'll never fit back in again. It's just one of those things. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But I will see y'all this evening. Bye, guys.